Think your English is perfect. Over 90% of people fail this confusing words test on their very first try. Let's see if you have what it takes to score a perfect 30 out of 30. 1. I would rather go to the beach, the mountains. Then is a conjunction used to introduce the second element in a comparison. Then is an adverb relating to time, because the sentence compares the beach to the mountains. Then is the correct choice. 2. Everyone was invited to the party, John. Except is a preposition meaning excluding. Accept is a verb meaning to receive willingly. The sentence means everyone excluding John was invited, making accept the correct word. 3. The dog wagged its tail when it saw the treat. Its without an apostrophe is the possessive form of the pronoun it. It is a contraction for it is or it has. Since the tail belongs to the dog, the possessive its is required. 4. Make sure ready to leave by 8 p.m. Your is a contraction of you are, which fits the sentence perfectly. Make sure you are ready. Your is a possessive adjective used to show ownership, which does not fit here. 5. We have way much work to do today. To is an adverb that means excessively or also. To is a preposition, and to is a number. In this context, it means an excessive amount of work, so to is the only correct answer. 6. The lack of sleep will definitely your performance on the test. Affect is almost always used as a verb meaning to influence or produce a change in something. Effect is usually a noun meaning the result of a change, since an action verb is needed here. Affect is correct. 7. Be careful not to use your house keys at the crowded concert. Lose is a verb meaning to misplace or fail to win. Loose is an adjective meaning not tight. The sentence requires a verb for misplacing the keys, so lose is the correct choice. 8. You can put the heavy delivery boxes down right over. There is an adverb indicating a place or position. There is a possessive pronoun, and there is a contraction of they are. The sentence refers to a location, so there is the proper word. 9. Knocking at the front door this late at night. Whose is a contraction for who is or who has. Whose is a possessive pronoun meaning belonging to whom. The sentence translates to who is knocking, making the contraction who's correct. 10. I do not know I should bring a heavy winter jacket on the trip. Whether is a conjunction used to introduce alternatives or express a doubt. Whether is a noun referring to the state of the atmosphere. The sentence expresses a choice, so whether is correct. 11. That bright red tie perfectly your dark blue suit. Compliment means to complete, enhance, or make perfect. Compliment means to give praise. The tie is enhancing the suit, not praising it, so compliments is the correct spelling and meaning. 12. She stood by her court even when the situation became very difficult. A principle is a fundamental truth, rule, or belief. A principal is the head of a school or a sum of money. The sentence refers to her moral beliefs, so principles is the correct choice. 13. Without any delay, let us begin the annual board meeting. Further is used to refer to metaphorical or figurative distance, time, or degree. Farther is used exclusively for physical distance, since delay is figurative. Further is the grammatically correct option. 14. Please that all the windows are locked before leaving the building. Ensure means to make certain that something will happen. Assure means to remove doubt from a person, and ensure means to protect against financial loss. You make certain the windows are locked. So ensure fits. 15. I strongly urge you to reconsider your decision before signing the contract. Advise is a verb meaning to offer a suggestion. Advice is a noun meaning the suggestion itself. Because the sentence requires an action word performed by the speaker, the verb advise is required. 16. The modern poem makes a subtle to Shakespeare's famous play Hamlet. An allusion is an indirect reference to something. An illusion is a false perception or a deceptive appearance. The poem is referencing Hamlet, making allusion the correct vocabulary word. 17. The angry protesters gathered peacefully outside the state. Capital with an O refers specifically to the building where a legislature meets. Capital with N refers to a city, wealth, or uppercase letters since they are outside a building. Capital is correct. 18. After eating a heavy dinner, we had a slice of chocolate cake for. Dessert with two SS is the sweet course eaten at the end of a meal. Dessert with one S is a dry, barren area of land. A helpful memory trick is that you always want more dessert. Hence the double S. 19. I bought some beautiful new to write thank you letters to my friends. Stationery with an E refers to writing materials like paper and envelopes. Stationary with an A means not moving or fixed in one place. Since the context is writing letters, stationary is correct. 20. My grandparents decided to from Italy during the early 1920s. Emigrate means to leave one's own country to settle in another. Immigrate means to enter and settle in a new country. Since they are leaving Italy indicated by the preposition from. Emigrate is the correct term. 21. The scientists divided the research data into several categories for analysis. Discrete means individually separate and distinct. Discreet means careful and circumspect in one's speech or actions to avoid causing offense. The categories must be separate. So discreet is correct. 22. The experienced detective tried his best to get a confession from the suspect. Elicit is a verb that means to draw out a response, answer, or fact from someone. Illicit is an adjective meaning forbidden by law or rules. The detective is drawing out a confession. So illicit is used. 23. The coastal residents evacuated immediately because the dangerous hurricane was. Imminent means about to happen or impending. Eminent means famous and respected within a particular sphere. The hurricane is approaching quickly, making imminent the correct descriptive word. 24. The popular local band will the main international act on stage tonight. Precede means to come before something in time, order, or position. Proceed means to begin or continue a course of action. The local band is playing before the main act. So proceed is the correct verb. 25. His interruptions made it nearly impossible to finish the staff meeting on time. Continual means frequently recurring with breaks in between, which perfectly describes interruptions. Continuous means unceasing and unbroken without interruption, like a flowing river. Therefore, continual is accurate here. 26. Please see the project manager of any major changes to the weekly schedule. Apprise means to inform or tell someone. Appraise means to assess the value or quality of something. You inform a manager of changes, so apprise is the correct formal vocabulary word. 27. The relaxing scent of lavender oil began to slowly throughout the quiet room. Diffuse means to spread over a wide area. Diffuse means to remove the tension or danger from a situation, such as diffusing a bomb. The scent is spreading, making diffuse the right choice. 28. As evening approached, the thick gray fog began to the entire mountain city. Envelop without any at the end is a verb meaning to wrap up, cover, or surround completely. Envelope with an E is a noun referring to the paper container for a letter. The fog covers the city. So the verb envelop is used. 29. The judge must remain completely during a trial to ensure absolute fairness. Disinterested means impartial, unbiased, and having no personal stake in the outcome. Uninterested simply means bored or not wanting to pay attention. A judge must be impartial. Making disinterested correct. 30. The old mountain road was so that it took hours to drive just a few miles. Tortuous means full of twists and turns, which accurately describes a difficult mountain road. Tortuous means characterized by or involving torture and severe pain. Therefore, tortuous is the correct adjective.